Please take time to notice where the exits are and which exit location is closest to you. Our attendants will be stationed in each section. In the event of an emergency, please remain calm and look for the nearest attendant or security officer for exit instructions. People in rows A through F will exit via the arena floor through the doors located under the video board. People in rows G through Z will exit via the upper concourse by exiting the arena at the top of the section. Ushers and attendants will be stationed at the top of each section for further instructions to the nearest exit. If at any time while you are here you need assistance, please ask your nearest attendant. Again, welcome to the Curtis Colwell Center.
Hello, my name's Emmanuel Ibarra Calderon. We would like to welcome you to the South Garland High School graduation ceremony. My classmates and I are thrilled that you are joining us to help celebrate the accomplishments of our long educational journeys. To celebrate our diverse community, our graduates will enter with the flags of each nation represented in our graduating class. Each class is carried to the highest ranked graduate from each home country. As a courtesy to my fellow graduates, I ask that you remain respectful while we cross the stage so families and friends will hear our names called as we receive our diplomas. Arturo Ibarra Galvez y Maria Guadalupe Calderon and Monte. I thank you all for watching me grow to the person I am today. You waited for this 12-year journey for me. I thank you. Again, thank you for being here and helping us make this day we will remember. Enjoy the ceremony. Hello, my name is Emanuel Ibarra Calderon. We would like to welcome you to the South Garland High School graduation ceremony. My classmates and I are thrilled that you are joining us to help celebrate the accomplishments of our long educational journeys. To celebrate our diverse community, our graduates will enter the flags of each nation represented in our graduating class. Each flag is carried to the highest ranked graduate from each country. As a courtesy to my fellow graduates, I ask that you remain respectful while we cross the stage so families and friends will hear our names called as we receive our diplomas. But before we do that, I'd like to give a special thanks to my family. Arturo Ibarra Galvez, Maria Guadalupe Calderon, Montserrat, Jackie, Manuel, I appreciate y'all coming, as well as my friends, Davi, Ed, Jose Fuentes, Aaron, Alejandro, Angie, Franklin. I appreciate y'all coming, as well as mentors, Mr. Puga, Mr. Michelby, Ms. Dotson, Ms. Latham. I thank you all for joining my journey in this 12-year journey from freshman to senior year. I love you guys for that. Thank you.
At this time, we're going to have a presentation by our color guard. All please rise for the Star-Spangled Banner. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Texas flag. Ms. Brooke Porch.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, in the class of 2022. My name is Brooke Celeste Porch, and it's been an honor and privilege to serve as your President of Student Council. Please join me as we stand for the presentation of colors, the pledges, and singing of the national anthem. Now for the American pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all. And now for the Texas pledge. Honor the Texas pledge. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Brooke. Please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vanessa Rosas, and it has been my honor and privilege serving as your first official Titan Class President of 2022. Before we begin, please join me in welcoming our JSC Board of Trustees. President Wes Johnson. Secretary Robert Sellers Jr. Johnny Beach, Assistant Secretary. And Trustee Daphne Stanley. Please also welcome Dr. Ricardo Lopez, Superintendent. Dr. Susanna Russell, Chief Leadership Officer. Dr. Brent Ringo, Chief Financial Officer. And Lisa Ray, General Counsel. Additionally, we want to welcome our honored guests, parents, family members, and the class of 2022. On the stage with us this morning are representatives from elementary and middle school. Victoria Sanchez, from Principal of Caldwell Elementary School. And Don Hernandez, Principal of Sam Houston Middle School. They are here to remind us that it takes all levels of educators and teachers, kindergarten through 12, for us to reach this milestone. Before I give the stage to Dr. Ricardo Lopez, I would like to say a few words to my fellow classmates. I want you to take a moment to acknowledge all of your sacrifices and perseverance to be able to stay here today. All of us have struggled to be here sitting in our caps and gowns. For example, balancing your mental health and education, working jobs until midnight before a big test, and having people left and right telling you you can't do it. Personally, I would take that as a challenge. Prove those people wrong. Struggles make strong people. Remember that. I would like to thank a couple people who have helped me be here standing upon you all. Mr. Gilmore, Ms. Lopez, Ms. House, Coach Woodward, Coach Porch, Brooke, Carla, Nydia, Yadira, Lali, Ivan, and most importantly, my parents. Ustedes son mis mayores seguidores. Me han enseñado cómo ser una persona amable y respetuosa. Los amo. Before we receive our diplomas, I want you all to take one last look at each other. Go ahead, look at each other. For many of you, this will be your final goodbye to some friends. For others, this is a final goodbye to the kid who you've never spoken a word to. And for all of us, this is a final goodbye to this chapter in our life that we will all close together. From playing tag at recess and seeing who was the fastest kid in our grade, to giving each other TBH and rates and hoping that one day you'll go viral on Musical.ly, to being the typical freshman, intimidated by those seniors of the class of 2019 that look like grown adults in the moment, to becoming those intimidating seniors. But at this moment, all of that is left in the past. We're now grown individuals who have the privilege of saying that they've made it. I would like to share this quote with you all by multi-Grammy Award winner, college dropout, and street poet Kanye West. He once said, "If you have the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate the moment until it's past. With that being said, appreciate this moment and don't let it pass." Congratulations, class of 2022. Now for the moment you have all been waiting for. Please welcome Dr. Ricardo Lopez.
Good job, Vanessa. Good job. Let's give a big round of applause for Vanessa. Great job, Vanessa. I like that. I'm not going to quote any Kanye West for y'all. Just saying that. But I will say a few things that sometimes we're born into history, and that's the significance of showing up each and every day, doing what's right. Because today, every sacrifice you made history. This is the year of the Titan. Congratulations, Titans. Let's give them a big round of applause. Un gran aplauso, por favor. As superintendent of this great school district, we're always very proud of the great things happening all across our schools. And South Garland is no exception. Our district has the highest college readiness ratings in all of Dallas County. No one comes close. As a matter of fact, we're 20 points ahead of number 2. So let's give our teachers, our administrators, everybody a big round of applause. And we can't be number 1 without everybody doing their part. South Garland is an A campus in college career readiness. Let's give that school a big round of applause for being an A to include these students here today. Those are bragging points that you tell your family members that are choosing the wrong schools because they're not coming to Garland. You tell them, come to Garland, your kid will learn, your kid will be prepared, your kid's going to be prepared for life. I also want to congratulate these front 2 rows of beautiful faces for overcoming obstacles, getting things done, studying when everybody else isn't, doing everything right. You are an example for all of us. Congratulations, honor students. But South Garland is more than just academics. It's always about defining the odds. It's about overcoming obstacles. I'm going to highlight a few students today because they exemplify everything great about this school, this district, everything great that we strive for as human beings. And when we have obstacles and adversities, we got to remember, if these kids can learn to overcome obstacles that lay in front of them at such a young age, we have no excuse. We have the drive. We have the ganas. So please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Leslie Hernandez, please stand to be recognized. Leslie. You see, Leslie is breaking the chains today. Not only is she going to be a South Garland Titan, see, she's been fighting the odds her whole life. Her mother became pregnant with her sophomore year at South Garland High School. When she decided to drop out, and what do statistics say? That a dropout usually leads to generations of dropouts, but clearly not today. Leslie has made sure to achieve all her academic goals in her mother's name to ensure that all her sacrifices have been worth it. Although it was challenging for her to navigate her high school career and being the oldest of 5 children, her quote that drives her each and every day, "I am one of 5, and I hope to set an example for my younger siblings." We know that your mother and family are very proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you're going to be pushing through in the years to come. The sky's the limit, and we celebrate you today for making things better in your life. Congratulations, Leslie. Sandra Rodriguez, where's Sandra? There you are, Sandra. How are you? Sandra's an El Salvadoran immigrant who became a first-time mother to a beautiful baby last year. Despite the challenges of moving to a new country and adjusting, learning how to nurture and care for her child, she returned to school with a new perspective and became determined to finish strong. Sandra's family and teachers helped pave a way in her journey. In Garland, we never are alone. It's a familia, it's a family. We help each other get through. She showed up every day. Remember, half of life to winning is showing up. Whether she wanted to or not, she is here, she made it happen, and we are so proud of you. The future is bright. Congratulations, Sandra. And then finally, Jacinto Johnny Rodriguez. Where's Jacinto? Where's Johnny? All right, Johnny. Another immigrant that's been here for about 2.5 years. They left everything behind to come to this great country and start anew. As you can imagine, those things aren't difficult when you come with nothing. Learning a new language, a culture, customs in order to fit in and succeed academically and socially is an insurmountable task for a lot of us, but not Johnny. He's got ganas. Johnny drew on the motivation of his family and pushed forward. He focused to set his goal to graduate high school and attend a four-year university. And he's going to do just that as he's going to UNT. We are so excited for you, Johnny. Many of us can relate to these stories. It feels like they're stories of our family or somebody we know. It feels like, oh my goodness, we all can get through. I'm going to share you a little secret about South Garland High School. The graduation percentage has gone up every year, even during COVID, in South Garland High School. Why is that? You read the papers. You saw the papers where people were saying, we're calling all seniors to come back. We need them to graduate. But in South Garland, kids were there. They were being pestered by their counselors, their administrators, their teachers. Endless pushing. This is a school that cares. And Earl Gilmore wanted to share something with you today, that this class has a 97% graduation rate. 97%. I can guarantee you that doesn't happen everywhere. You have a lot to be proud of, parents. You've sent them to the right school. They've done the right things. It's time to celebrate. You are the GISD Effect Class of 2022. Charge on. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce the South Garland High School Band and Choir that is going to perform From Sea to Shining Sea, followed by the principal address from none other than your principal, Mr. Earl Gilmore. Enjoy.
Good morning, everybody. I'd first like to take this moment to introduce and congratulate the first graduating Titan class of 2022. Give them a round of applause. In the educational world, we often hear of a few acronyms to describe how we begin and finish a journey. Many of these acronyms are coined by individuals who encountered significant life challenges, who were inspired by someone's legacy, or both. I am proud to say that I am inspired by the legacies and stories of our young people we are celebrating today, for they have displayed countless acts of the acronym GRIT. Almost 10 years ago, Angela Duckworth stated that the meaning of the term grit is to have passion and perseverance for long-term goals and meaningful thoughts. She goes on to say that grit is important because it is a driver of achievement and success, independent of and beyond what talent and intelligence contribute. There are 4 distinctive characteristics of the acronym GRIT I would like to use to describe our graduates today. G, generous. It started when you decided to go one step beyond you were expected to. Your selfless acts of kindness were greatly displayed when you sacrificed portions of your secondary years of education to care for a loved one, or even work to provide food for your families. R, resourceful. Resourceful people are those who possess the tools to complete a task. Not only do you possess those tools, you manage to adapt well to new and difficult situations, and you are able to think creatively. I, intuitive. Intuitive people acquire the ability to have a keen and quick insight on various matters. They are able to make sound decisions based on experiences. Titans, continue letting your intuitions guide you in the right direction. And last but not least, T, tenacious. If someone calls you tenacious, you are more than likely to be the kind of person who never gives up and one that never stops trying. In spite of all of the challenges you faced, the many setbacks you encountered, the losses or defeats you endured, you always knew that you had a greater purpose and that failure was never an option. Now, let's take a closer look at what grit has resulted in. World Dance Company, first place, best in class team. Advanced to state powerlifting, qualifying students to regionals in 4 events, and District 9A champion in long jump. Theater advanced placements in the UIL one-act play contest. Color Guard won first place in the NTCA Regional Championship, the first time South Garland has ever won in this event. Straight Division I ratings for UIL choir concert performances, first time since 2008. 2 of our seniors made all-region band, which was the first time that South has had in over a decade. Our CTE Titans big medal wins at Skills USA that resulted in several of our seniors advancing to state competition in Corpus Christi. That's right. Folks, these are just a few examples of how grit was exemplified in accomplishing these achievements. I am so proud of all of you for demonstrating generosity, resourcefulness, intuition, and tenacity. As I close, the next chapter of your life is about to begin, seniors. You will face many great successes and unfortunate pitfalls. Nevertheless, always remember to learn from your mistakes, get back up, and position yourself for victory. For that and more, I say thank you and I love you. Congratulations. Now, this amazing Titan has acquired a 4.4 GPA. He will be attending Illinois Institute of Technology and majoring in architecture. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our salutatorian, Jair Delgado.
Good morning, South Garland class of 2022. Originally, I had written a speech that thanked those who helped me become who I am as a person. But in light of recent events, I would instead like to use this platform as a way to recognize those who tragically lost their lives at Robb Elementary School and take a brief moment of silence for the fallen. Thank you. I can't deny the fact that there exists a moment in all of our lives when we were confronted with the very idea of death, the passage of life, the leaving of the soul, or however else you can describe the antithesis of leaving. It is with this reason that I must share with you the fact that life is far too young to let anyone try to stop you from chasing after what you truly dream for. There are things that must be fought for, and things that we must say. But I know that you will be the ones that will spark the change that is needed to prevent the infestation of vice. I know that life in itself is something that is irreplaceable yet beautiful. It exists only as a fragile and delicate thing that we must fight to protect. It exists as a fleeting moment in which we grow only uncertain of its intentions, but still, we choose to love it. There's no question that there's a love-hate relationship between the unknown and the known. However, it is what you choose to do with this that truly matters. After today, you shall stand as the first ever graduating class of Titans. So we must stand as the living legacies to those who envision themselves where you sit today. It is from this fragility that we come to realize that life is the most beautiful thing in the world, and we should do everything in our power to see it as such. We should not merely want to survive because we have to, but hope to live and see life as a thing that is infinite in nature. There's a reason why I love infinity so much. I was never able to fully understand infinity because it in itself was too abstract for me to comprehend. Though it is more of a concept than a number, the probability of you being alive is 1 in infinity. And in all of that, there will never be another version of you. For you are the one and singular which controls your life. However, there were versions of infinity that were cut too short. Strings which were once connected but now exist as divided lines. This piece of string that I hold is representative of life itself. On it are 2 points, a start and an end, which you could bend and fold in an almost infinite amount of ways, and you will never get the exact same thing as shown through this infinity loop. No matter what you may believe in, the time for you to continue your own piece of string is today. The time for survival is behind us, and the time for you to blossom is ahead. Live not as a mediator for fear, but as a vessel for hope. Today, I speak to you not as a rationale for death, but as a confrontation and beacon for such a delicacy as life itself. Today, I'm not asking you to merely survive. I'm urging you to seek out the greater pleasures of life. I want you to be able to stand up on the world stage and say that you are proud to come from your roots and what you stand for. I'm asking you to be the ones who will stand up as catalysts for change and rise like a burst of flames whose ashes are the reminiscence of hope. You are the generation that will change the world. Trust me. One day, you will become someone that nobody could have ever envisioned. Someone who children like you and I once were, and who they could aspire to be. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for those who we've lost along the way. Do it for your parents who have fought tirelessly day and night to make sure that you are able to sit in these very chairs. Do it for those who are blocked, family members, immigrants, and friends who weren't blessed with the same freedoms as you and I. Do it for those who never got to reap the same fruits we eat today, and do it for those who will enjoy them long after we have left. So let the question not be if we can spark a change, but when said change will occur. Let it not be a question of why we should, but rather, why not? It doesn't matter if you can write an award-winning novel or reach a certain record, but what does matter is that you take a risk. If you never stand up for what you truly believe in, nobody will do it for you. If ever there are moments when you feel as if you are alone, remember that you are never truly by yourself. By simply being here, you have outnumbered countless statistics and proved to everybody why it is that you deserve to be here. You have opposed the very idea that the odds are against us, and you have survived. You survived. The world is calling for you, and the road up will not be easy. But that shouldn't make you afraid to pick up the phone and fight with us. Fight for your parents, fight for your friends, fight for yourself, but most importantly, fight to be someone people wish they could be and achieve it. Do not sit idly by and watch those around you, but rise with them. Rise with the flames and rise to your throne. Be not afraid of your own legacy, for it is you who is in control. Remember that light is never truly forgotten, even after it has parted us. The warm feeling of sun, the laughter of children, the chirping of birds are simple pleasures that exist under the conceptualized idea of light. Bathe in it and watch as your life is masked by opportunity. Over the past few years, I fought tirelessly to be the one person who people could look up to. And today, I'm glad to know that it wasn't just me who became an inspiration. It was all of you too. With that being said, I do hope that you listened. Of course, my speech would not be complete if I did not thank those who even allowed me to be here. First and foremost, my friends and peers, Julio, Evelyn, Belen, Paola, Natalie, and so many others who have helped me go outside of my comfort zone and push me to be a better person. You guys made my senior year possible, and you represent the true meaning of being tight and strong. Additionally, I'd like to give a special thanks to someone who has taught me the true values of hard work and determination. Alex, thank you for being my friend. A mi familia, con quien siempre me ha apoyado y querido sin dudas. Sé que no he sido el hijo perfecto, pero gracias por su paciencia. And to my teachers, I'm grateful to have been able to be your student, and there's no question that their support for their students is something I wish people worldwide could experience. I'll never forget my time here at South Garland. Lastly, I'd like to say thank you for allowing me to speak here today. It was an honor. But I'd still like to thank one more person who I would like to introduce you to. Someone very important to all of us. It is someone who has helped me and pushed me throughout the entire year, and someone who I'm glad to be able to call a friend. This graduating senior has a 4.49 GPA and will be attending Austin College, majoring in business. South Garland, I introduce you to your class of 2022 valedictorian, Miss Brooke Porch.
Thank you, Jair. Good morning. I'm excited to be standing here today before teachers, family, friends, and classmates to celebrate the amazing achievement of graduating today. It is not something to take lightly, and is truly an honor to finally stand here as your valedictorian to send us off into undoubtedly the scariest yet most thrilling phase of our lives. I'd like to first thank my teachers for doing a truly fantastic job of not only providing me with a remarkable experience throughout my educational journey, but for preparing me to take on not only a higher education, but also the obstacles that I will endure in my future. Although I feel appreciative for each of my teachers, a few stand out exponentially as overall amazing humans. Thank you, Ms. Carrington, Ms. House, and without a doubt, Ms. Coffey. You all have gone above and beyond to make me feel cared for and respected as a human and not as just another student. I'd also like to thank my amazing family for allowing me to create my own path and giving me the freedom to be me. Thank you, Dad, for always sticking up for me and encouraging me to use my voice in the face of doubt, as well as being the best coach, teacher, and of course, father. It has certainly been a blessing in disguise to be attending the same school as my dad. Thank you, Mom, for enduring all of my many complaints and being a prime example of what a mom and human should be, to not only myself, but everyone that meets you. And thank you to my brother for being so kind, yet always pushing me when I truly need it most. I hope I'm making you guys proud. Lastly, before they come up here and say their own names for me, I'd like to thank my best friends since freshman year for accepting and befriending the little weird white girl that y'all knew nothing about. Y'all have shown what it means to be a friend, even through our differences, and what it feels to be surrounded by overwhelming support. Thank you, Vanessa, Nydia, Evelyn, Carla, and Yadira. I apologize for taking so long to thank those who have molded me into the person I am, but they are the main reason I'm able to speak to everyone here today. Every person I have met during my time at South has left their own mark on me that I will carry forever. So I want to say a final thank you to my classmates. When I first found out I was ranked #1 in my class freshman year, I was extremely shocked, but it never really felt real to me until moving down a rank junior year. Until then, I did not consider myself a competitive person until losing what I had for so long. I allowed this competitiveness to drive me to work harder than ever, yet I held a lot of anger towards myself for not working hard enough. I also felt much guilt for allowing a title to dictate how I viewed myself without even knowing why I wanted it in the first place. I realized I did not want my rank back to make myself proud, but to maybe convince myself that the only way I would succeed was with this title. This made me come to realize that success is not linear, nor should it be what dictates how we live or treat ourselves. We often feel like we worked so hard for something, yet the results do not reflect the journey. But in reality, we just haven't given enough time or thought about where we want to succeed. I've had to come back to this question many times over the year. Why do I want to succeed? I urge you all to also question what drives your success. Because once you finally reach that point of success that you worked so hard for, what's next? Will you stay immobile on your mountain of success? Or will you begin your next climb to a much higher, steeper mountain? Now, as I stand here, I'm expected to give each of you a piece of advice to carry on for the rest of our lives. But in reality, I have no right to do so. I have not lived near enough nor experienced the hardships that so many of you have faced just to sit here today. So instead of giving you any unwanted advice, I'd rather share my experience of South Garland. When I first announced I was going to South in middle school, I was met with many ill-will comments that made negative assumptions of South. They believed I would be influenced by what they believed was a troublesome community. So on my first day of high school, I was so nervous, I had my dad walk me to my very first period, which now that I look back at is very embarrassing. And after 4 long yet swift years, I want to tell those that made these assumptions that they had never been more wrong. They were right about one thing, though. I was influenced. I was influenced by the compassion shown and introduced to a community willing to share their culture with me. I look up, and I do not see a troublesome community, but just the kids I've grown up with, ready and excited to graduate. And although I made the grades to be up here today, I want to remind those that may doubt South Garland students that I will never be able to weld, or become a licensed cosmetologist, or dance as passionately as the world dance. I believe that's what's so amazing about South that goes unnoticed by people outside our community. So if there's one thing I want you to leave here today with, is that each of you have something to be proud of, and have earned your success, no matter the circumstances or outside opinions. Being here today is an accomplishment in its own, and again, I repeat, do not take this lightly. As this may be the first time I'm able to talk to some, it will also be my last. So I want to say that I know that each of you will do exactly what we are meant to do. Do not let others doubt your success or the journey you took to get here, but use this as motivation to prove that they are wrong to doubt you. I am proud to say that each of us will go our separate yet destined ways in this life, and I wish nothing but luck, and not where life takes you, but where you take your life. Lastly, I urge you to please continue to use your voice to speak up and question everything. Do not let anyone silence you or make you feel unworthy for being here today. To conclude, I'd like to add a fitting quote from the famous Kanye West for everyone that doubted me. Everybody would like to know, what if I do if I didn't win? I guess we'll never know. Congratulations, class of 2022. It's been an honor.
Thank you, Brooke. And now, class of 2022, please rise. Dr. Lopez, Ms. Daphne Stanley, on behalf of the administration and faculty of South Garland High School, it is with great pride that I certify these students have completed the course requirement for graduation as set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Board of Trustees of the Garland Independent School District. At this time, I would like to recommend the class of 2022 for graduation. Please welcome Board Trustee Ms. Daphne Stanley.
You can be seated. Good morning, South Garland class of 2022, parents, family, faculty, and administration. I'm Daphne Stanley, one of your school board trustees, and I get to speak to you this morning on behalf of the Garland Independent School District Board of Trustees on this esteemed occasion. Class of 2022, this commencement marks the culmination of your public school education, and the Garland Independent School District Board of Trustees applauds each and one of you for reaching this important milestone. I offer my sincere thanks and congratulations to your parents and your families, your teachers, yeah, that's right, parents and your families, your biggest supporters, your teachers and your administrators who have provided guidance and support to you on your journey. Your stories and your accomplishments and your struggles are what have brought you here to this point. And I stand here today to acknowledge the value that each one of you have brought to this great district. I celebrate each one of you and your families. Today closes a chapter and a new chapter begins, one that has no limits as long as you work hard, follow the rules, and work to make changes to those rules that need to be changed. Be willing to make mistakes and then learn from those mistakes so that you come out stronger than before. And whether you enter the workforce, attend college, enlist in the military, or you participate in some combination of these vocations, we know you will continue to serve as an outstanding example of your families, your alma mater, and the Garland Independent School District. Today is a celebration of not only your graduation, but a joyful ceremony that marks a meaningful event. Seniors, you'll have a special place in the history of your alma mater as the inaugural graduating class of the South Garland Titans. What is a Titan? A person or thing of great strength, intelligence, intellect, or importance. Who's that? That is right. That is every one of you sitting here. You are the South Garland Titans. Can I hear it? I want you to remember it, and I want you to embrace it. Go out and make this a better world. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Charge on. Now, seniors, please stand. Each of these graduating seniors before us today have met all the requirements to receive a high school diploma. And it is with the greatest pleasure that I accept this class for graduation upon the recommendation of the faculty and administration of the campus. By the power vested in me by the state of Texas and the State Board of Education, the Texas Education Agency and the Board Trustees of Garland Independent School District, I now declare each student receiving a diploma to be a graduate of Garland Independent School District. You are now officially a school graduate. Please move your tassels to the left.
Audience, at this time, please be courteous during the ceremony. This is a formal event, and every parent deserves the right to hear their child's name called. If you want to clap for your graduate, do so, but stop quickly to allow the next graduate's name to be called. Please allow the ceremony to be a positive event for all graduates. Class of 2022, please prepare to receive your diplomas.
Brooke Celeste Porch. Jair Jafeth Delgado. Emmanuel Moon Ibarra Calderon. Bay Ro Nika. Priscila Salazar Cuellar. Ana Belén Martínez Gutiérrez. Eric Lamas. Carla Nicole Trujillo. Shailene Juwani. Nidia Lizeth Jimenez Rosas. Favor Amarachi Okun. Evelyn Gomez. Nelly Jose Chavez Lazo. Ivan Robles. Dana Adilén Ramírez Hernández. George Luis Rivera. Naya Zane Denise Rogers. Yadira Sánchez. Andrés Valderas. Daisy Garcia. Naomi Magallanes. Aaron Hernandez Torres. Cameron Alancia Sanders. Erica Juliana Valerio Entona. Selena Ramos Alcorchas. Kennedy Calise Jamay Pleasant. Valencia Lisa Kiggins. Michelle Mendoza. Shayla Jacksody Mora. Nicholas Antonio Navarro. Mamadou Cham. Mariah Deanna Singletary. Hadir Fawad Ashraf Gundal. Miguel Ángel Cortés. Natalie Murillo. Brittany Rodriguez. Orlando Saldivar Licea. Crystal Itzel Saldivar Licea. Ashley Claritza Acosta. Cecilia del Carmen Acuna Montelongo. Marco Antonio Aguilar. Max Alejandro Aguilar Natareno. José Luis Alcala. Iván Almendares Guerrero. Hussein Alsadi. Diana Paola Albayero. Jocelyn Lisette Alvarado. Alondra Chirley Álvarez. Ismael Álvarez. Gadir Alzaidi. Leslie Antuna Valdez. Citlali Araujo. Jocelyn Arellano. Marisol Angélica Arellano. Maureen Araceli Arellano. Cindy Janeth Arias Guevara. Chris Alexander Arriaga. Jasmine Haiti Arriaga. Ashley Nicole Arroyo. Colton Stephen Baker. Natalia Cortez Barrata. Giovanni Barrera Saavedra. Israel Emiliano Barrientos. Eric Barron. Mónica Elizabeth Barrón Alvarado. Tyra Danelle Beasley. Jacob Anthony Benavides. Giovanna Benitez. David Patricio Blanco. Cameron Sincere Bradford. Alicia Jeffrenique Vernice Brown. Janicia Gadia Brown. María de Los Ángeles Cabrera. Andrea Esperanza Cabrera Morales. Stacy Calixto. Zaira Campos. Mary Jane Carrion. Ashley Carrillo Castillo. Angelina Natalie Castillo. Audrey Nayeli Castillo. Brandon Castillo. José Jaime Castillo. Katie Isabel Castillo Chavarria. César Castillo Ramírez. Giovanni Castillo Vergara. Brian Castro. Johnny Castro. Samuel Alexander Chicas. Esmeralda Guadalupe Claros. Kiki Duche Collins. Jake Gustavo Cooper. Eduardo Coronado. Lisette Jocelyn Correa Palacios. Jacob Krim. Dayani Cruz Solis. Giovanni Dayan Cruz. Jariel Davila. Darlie Ann Marie Densmore. Abigail de Jesus. Ana Luisa de Jesus. Joe Josel de Leon. Jonathan Javier Delgadillo. Ángel Noel Díaz. Caitlin Rose Díaz Luna. Tomás Díaz. Jair Díaz. Salvador Díaz Sánchez. Demarie Dillard. Brianna Monique Didaway. Desenia Domínguez Sánchez. Beatriz Don Juan Sánchez Horta. Josiah Samuel Duclay. Vin An Duan. Tristan Edwards. Fabian Else. Emmanuel Enriquez Zapata. Laritza Equiua Vargas. Juanita Liseth Escobedo Benítez. Alex Espinosa. Alan Esquivel. Angelo Diego Estrada. Carla Estrada. Eric Estrada. Pablo Daniel Estrada. Joshua Giovanni Estrada Zamora. Alisa Fernández. Ciro Eduardo Fernández. Eduardo Idelbrando Fernández. Gabriela Renee Flores. Xavier Flores. Giselle Flores Castro. Luis Gerardo Frontado. Naisef Jenny Furlan Hernández. Juan Antonio Gallardo. Norma Gallardo. Leslie Gallegos. Franklin Eduardo Garay Guerra. Guadalupe García. Omar Alejandro García. Sol Ángeles García. Victor Alexander García Padilla. Eder García Pérez. Deborah Cristal Gasca. José Luis Gómez Jr. Luis Fernando Gómez Hernández. Alejandro Gómez Vázquez. Laura Karina González. Rogelio González. Montserrat Alejandra González Navarro. Rod Green. Jaden Michael Grindale. Azael Jonathan Guandique. Ruben Guerrero Castillo. Ever Gordiora. Justin Duran Halligan. Crystal Juliet Enriquez. Anthony Hernández. Diego Hernández. Hilda María Hernández. Jair Hernández. Kimberly Hernández. Leslie Araceli Hernández. Kevin Reinaldo Hernández Bororje. Melody Paola Hernández Camacho. Cynthia Hernández Chávez. Camila Hernández Ponce. Melanie Eileen Hernández Rivas. Paulina Hernández Valencia. Angel Herrera. Christopher Anthony Herrera. Ronald Hicks Jr. Xavion Hicks. Derry Jacqueline Hilario Santos. Chabrier Nicole Hines. Jose Alberto Hinojosa. Raimundo Ojos Jr. Paola Huberta Alvarado. Nai Hung. Henny Tuan Huyn. Davi LaShawn Jackson Jr. Alberto Jaimes Dominguez. Alan Daniel Huaraquie Varagas. Gary Josue Jimenez. Cherie Nicole Johnson. RJ Deuce Johnson. Fernando Hongitud. Jennifer Juarez. Alejandro Juarez Juarez. Tai Key. Delia Lasso. Patrick Ramon Ledesma. Evelyn Leon. Clavion Linwood. Alvarado Longoria Medrano. Grecia Lopez. Anthony Lopez. Braddox Lopez. Kimberly Lopez. Marisa Ariana Lopez. Melissa Lopez. Natalie Lopez. Ricardo Lopez. Ricardo Lopez Jr., Jaylene Lozano Palacios, Ismael Luna, Jesús Alejandro Luna, Nayeli Luna, Sandra Luna Rodríguez, Itán Madrigal Medina, Destiny Fátima Martínez, Katie Marie Maldonado, David Martínez, Diana Guadalupe Martínez, Jesús Martínez, José Guadalupe Martínez, Leslie Martínez, Matthew Anthony Martínez, Roberto Martínez Jr., Jocelyn Angélica Martínez García, Julián Martínez Palacios, Jocelyn Guadalupe Martínez Romero, Emeline Mata Hernández, Darius Felton Mattis, Cameron McElhaney, Alexa Medina, Mark Anthony Medina, Liseth Medrano Arellano, José Neris Membreno Turcios, Jordi Mena, Mariana Anaís Méndez, Cruz Anthony Mendoza, Emiliano Mendoza, Mario Daniel Merida Aguilar, Amari Miller, Jeffrey Miller, Dana Paulina Mosqueda Evaristo, Marcus Fabio Moreira, Giovanni Moreno Cruz, Angel David Moreno, Lucia Elena Morales, Junior Argenis Morales, Jesús Ángel Morales, Jeanette Morales, Gerardo Morales, Félix Jeremiah Morales, Kelvin Monterrubio García, Wendy Monterrubio Castillo, Cayel Ángel Montenegro, Jafet Emmanuel Mondragón Salgado, Justin Martínez Molina, Vanessa Miranda, Roxana Yvette Ortiz, Mónica Janet Ortiz, Vanessa Ortega Pérez, Serafín Francisco Ortega, Jennifer Ortega, Julisa Horta Rocha, Eduardo Olvera Jr., Alyssa Marie Olivo Aguirre. Daniela Carolina Olivo Barbosa. Oliver Nava. Kiala Scarlett Natera Negrete. Stephanie Najera Jimenez. Paola Alejandra Muñoz Martínez. Iván Muñoz. Alex Monguia Jr. Natalie Perez. Mauro José Pérez Jr. Anayeli Mata Pérez. Isis Jacqueline Peralta Umansor. Alex Peralta. Amariana Pennington. Victoria Faith Pennick. Magali Peña. Emily Nicole Peña. Morgan Elizabeth Peak. Leslie Pedrosa Resillas. Daniel Pedraza. Juan Carlos Palma. Jessica Ovalle Flores. Davis Alcides Ovalle. Neve Astrid Rangel. Alexis Ramírez Macías. Laura Carolina Ramírez. Jorge Gregorio Ramírez Jr. Carissa Nicole Ramirez. Tyrese Deshawn Rainwater. Diego Alexander Quintanilla Gómez. Christopher Pulido. Jason Puga Lopez. Calicia Sierra Price. Cameron LaShawn Pree. Stephanie Guadalupe Piña Rodríguez. Oscar Perenés Negrón. Christopher Ricardo Recinos. Bra Luke Ray. Sue Ray. Natalie Rojas Careño. José Rojas. Johnny Rodríguez Rodríguez. Katie Raquel Reyes de la O. Diana Lisette Reina. Deandra Ryder. Jocelyn Lisette Rivas. Gabriela Lisette Rivera Murillo. Pedro Antonio Robles. Ana Marie Rodriguez. Ashley Jimena Rodriguez. Eileen Kerime Rodriguez. Jesus Rodriguez Jr. Mateo Jarillo Rodriguez. Giapsi Ninette Rodriguez Ortez. Alexis Rosales. Giovanni Contreras Rosas. Vanessa Rosas. Nathaniel Allen Rose. Justin Dominique Rout. Miguel Jesus Rubio Jr. Giovanni Ruiz. Adrián Aaron Sanz Vega. Christopher Ronaldo Salazar. Shani Yorick Salazar. Carla Melissa Salazar Mendoza. Kyla Sherlene Salgado. Pablo Jonathan Salguero Jr. Jasmine Angelina Sanchez. Armando Sánchez Cornejo. Vanessa Daniela Sánchez Miranda. James Robert Sanders Jr. Andy Josué Santos Reyes. Jennifer Diane Saucedo. Ulises Saucedo. Xavier Lee Shaw. Jimmy Earl Shelley Jr. Alex Sierra. Brandon Silva. Jesús Guadalupe Silva Galaviz. Ariana Diane Smith. Crystal Solis. Josué Ezequiel Sorto. Miguel Ángel Silva. Angel Sosa. Fatima Janef Sosa. Bryson Marcardi St. John. Jarrell Jacob Isaiah Stinson. Fernando DeAndre Giselle Swan. Kira Anjanese Taylor. Giselle Tejada Arzate. Diana Marine Terresas. Allison Elizabeth Alana Tomas. Amford Eduardo Thompson Dublon Quiroga. Jonathan David Tonches Martinez. Jacob Torres. Stephanie Torres. Víctor Manuel Torres Delgado. Miguel Torres García. Sandra Torres Velázquez. Alejandro Trejo. Ashton Cartrell Tutt. Sasha Lauren Tucro. Allison Humana Torres. Luis Enrique Valdés. María del Carmen Valdés. Julicia Idali Valdivia Maldonado. Ray Alexander Vallego Romero. Kenny Isaiah Valtierrez. Aaron Van. Rodi Israel Vargas. Celeste Ann Varugis. Jocelyn Magali Vázquez. José Carlos Vázquez. Janie Vázquez Morales. David Vázquez Rico. Giovanni Vela Aguilar. Julio Enrique Velázquez Mariana. María Esmeralda Velázquez Barriga. Andrés Venegas. Yolanda Mercedes Verde. Alejandro Verdín Hernández. Rogelio Villalba. Rolando Villanueva. Odette Adahir Villegas. Tyson James Wakefield. Asia Aria Walker. Nicholas Brian Warren. Carly Jo Waters. Joseph Russell Watson. Ashton Deshaun Williams. Jalen Deshaun Shaw Williams. Keon Dontrell Williamson. Kyla Malaysia Alexandra Williams. Jonathan David Juan Zuniga. Nitza Sofía Zamora. Carlos Sayago García. Cristian Eduardo Zúñiga Garay. Jonathan Gabriel Muñoz. Eileen Padilla. George Alberto Recio Jr. Edgar Francisco Solis Torres. Wasser Ahmed. Princess Margaret Amobogi. Jonathan Cervantes. Ruben Torres Cepeda. Nestor Alejandro Perez Cruz. Additional graduates are Uzundu Osinache Anwangyu, Naraya Terrell Beaverly Riley, Gracelyn Brooke Castillo, Jose Manuel Fuentes, Gilberto Ortega, Carlos Rolando Santos Hernández, Angel Vargas, Cristian Villarreal Cardova.
At this time, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize several individuals and groups. First, I would like to thank our Executive Director of Leadership, Ray Merrill, and my Secretary, Rosie Lopez, for all that you've done to make this happen today. Thank you. Would the senior class sponsors, Christy Turner and Jennifer House, please stand? Thank you all for what you've done to spearhead all of the important events this year for the class of 2022. At this time, I would like to acknowledge our amazing counselors of South Garland High School. Please stand or wave your hands. Thank you for your devotion to our senior class. You have been a tremendous help along their ways for their journeys. South Garland High School administrative team, please stand. Some of you may be standing, just wave your hands if you already are. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to excellence, for all of the late nights away from your families to the early morning arrivals, greeting each student with a smile. You are appreciated. Would all remaining faculty of South Garland High School please stand to your feet? You are the most caring and courageous staff in all of the entire state of Texas. Each and every one of you have answered the call to do what you do best, and that is capture the hearts and minds of all that you educate. I am honored and blessed to work with such charismatic people who pour their lives into this craft. You all may be seated. Would the parents, guardians, grandparents of our 2022 graduates please stand to be recognized? As working adults with many responsibilities, it is very difficult at times to juggle life's tasks. However, you have endured and managed to seamlessly support all of our amazing seniors. Family, we've learned much and shared experiences that will remain in our hearts for years to come. The passion and the strength within and beyond our school and our community makes South Garland High School a special place for children and a place I am not only extremely proud to leave, but also one that I can call home. Thank you. Our CCMR administration and counseling team set a goal to increase our 60% MET score from last year. I am proud to say, not only did we meet that goal, but we exceeded that goal by having 74.9% of our students college, career, military ready. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a whopping 15.9 percentage point increase. Give them a round of applause. Students, at this time, if you are wearing the gold and beige cords and the CCMR medallion, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Thank you for all of your hard work and accomplishments, seniors. Any students who are entering any branch of our armed forces, please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Will all active military and veterans stand with them to be recognized? From all of us here at South Garland, we thank you for your commitment to our country. You all may be seated. Will all of the South Garland SROs and all first responders in the audience please stand to be recognized? Thank you for keeping our school community safe and secure. And you may be seated. Now, South Garland High School class and faculty members, please rise. At this time, our award-winning choir of South Garland High School will now lead us in our alma mater. Graduates, for the last time. What's up?